Okay, we're going into map 2 of DIDI8 against Protois, and Protois is actually not motivated apparently to stick to undead, and therefore he's going random again, and this time he's getting orc, and he's gonna spawn in the bottom left spawn position, whereas his opponent is going to spawn in the top left spawn position, and of course he is going for Night Elf again Altar first and Moonwell, whereas Protois is going for Altar first and Orc Brewer as well. So both of them are going to start with no Tavern Hero. I guess by Protois the Blade Master, the pretty obvious choice, whereas DIDI8 probably going to go for the Demon Hunter again, just because, especially against Orc and in Night Elf. Yeah, in Night Elf Mirror maybe with a different playstyle, but especially against Orc, the Demon Hunter basically being the only completely safe choice, at least from the Altar of the Night Elf, because back then some Beastmaster stuff was quite popular as well. Let's see, yeah, it's gonna be the Demon Hunter, Ancient of War creep this time at the small turtle camp. Protois, let's see, he's got 20 lumber right now, so first question is going to be whether he's gonna get the second burrow with 40 lumber, and he's doing just that, so completely standard build order by him. Ancient of War about to finish. Is this the second Moonwell? Yeah, second Moonwell. Maybe the only thing he's DIDI8 that is going to be not satisfied with. Of course he's going to be happy that Protois didn't get undead again. Yeah, the only thing he's going to be not satisfied with, I feel like, is going to be this Moonwell placement, because against Orc you'd either want to have the modern building placement with the wall like in front of the base in order to save the tier 2 buildings in the back, or, by the way, now scouting, or a wall in front, right in front of Wisps, which is more of the old-fashioned building placement against Orc to protect them from Blade Master harassment. So these Moonwells, like right in the middle there, well, that's kind of fine against everything else, but not really the standard against the Orcs. So DIDI8 as well as Protois starting with the small turtle camps, Slippers of Agility for the BM, and Mantle of Intelligence for the Demon Hunter. And the third Moonwell is coming right in front of the Wisps here, so I'm assuming that's where he's going to continue producing his next Moonwells as well. More archers being produced, at least one more for now. Demon Hunter gonna head across the map, do some scouting. Blade Master actually forcing one Wisp Detonate here, and I think he could exchange blows at least a little bit, because the Demon Hunter alone against 3 units is not gonna want to take damage, or he's not gonna want to exchange blows, because, you know, during his tech he's not gonna want to use any unnecessary moon juice, because then he's more fragile to tier 2 pressure, to, you know, either take more damage against it than necessary, or even fall to it if it's like an early tier 2 all-in with like Naga and towers or something. But for that we'd have to see a Womble, which we aren't. Therefore maybe not too likely, but then again it's very early in the tech. Third Grunt is being produced right now. It looks like both of the players are going to get the Boots of Speed. Of course the Blade Master, like in every Orc game we've seen so far, not selling his Town Portal. Actually, I'm a bit surprised that Protois moved in here with the Grunts, because the Demon Hunter could have woken up the creeps and then they would have ensnared the incoming Grunts. But that didn't happen here. 4 archers out already, 5th one in production. There are going to be so many archers by DIDI8. Whereas Protois getting his 3rd burrow right now, not getting his 4th grunt just yet. Maybe he'll get it eventually. Or he could skip it, of course, who knows. Blade Master's gonna come in here. I'm assuming the shop's gonna be the first target, because, you know, it's very easy to force the cancel on that one. Other than that, DIDI8 creeps the camp in front of Protois' base right now, whereas Protois with the 3 grunts just continues creeping another small one. Blade Master just reaching level 2 thanks to the kill on one of the turtles. Some decent Wisp micro so far by DIDI8. Oh, this one is stuck. Actually some nice movement, placing it here in the very end of this one way to get it out of the Blade Master's range. Actually one of the Wisps is going down, so that's 2 already. Ancient of Wonders would have to be cancelled here again. And a third Wisp, wow. So 2 in the base plus the 1 down here. That's a lot of damage taken already. And that wouldn't have happened with proper building placement. So that's definitely what Protois is getting out of playing random here. Tier 2 finished for both of the players. Shadow Hunter coming, Beastry and another Beastry, and Pillage. So this tells us everything about how Protois plans this mid and late game here. He's gonna get SH, he's gonna get Raiders with this Pillage upgrade, and he's gonna go for hit and runs against the Night Elf base, which you know, is going to result in maybe a base trade kind of scenario. We'll see. Beastmaster second for DIDI8, and surprisingly left all of his archers in his base, and therefore he's not gonna get as much pressure up here as he could have. But then again, against 4 grunts and a Blade Master with a speed scroll potentially, these archers would fall rather easily. So it's still only 3 grunts for Protois, who never got the 4th one. SH is out, at least one of the Beastries has fallen. Blade Master, oh, running out of Windwalk here. Tier 3 coming, as well as 1 Ancient of Wind. And with all of these archers in the base, I think the Blade Master should get going here, definitely. SH in the meantime only has 1 more Hex left, so maybe the Demon Hunter can get rid of all the mana on the SH. Since the Blade Master, yeah, that's what he's doing. Since the Blade Master was just in his own base, he knows that there's no imminent danger of his Demon Hunter dying, and therefore he can just easily outrun the Orcs army here. Actually, with the 2 cool beasts, the Grunt is taking plenty of damage here. He could... he's... okay, he's not microing him. Is he gonna... yeah, he's just by 1 hit. Very closely killing the Grunt.
Ready to ride.
Well, he did have a speed scroll on the Blade Master, but that one was just coming in. So, difficult situation, of course, since I think this here... like, if you go in here, this is a one-way, I think, because I think this is closed, this gap, and this gap, of course, is closed as well, and now it's like super double closed. So DIDI8 using the archer right now, he's gonna be able to creep very, very quickly. Blade Master with 1 Raider, and the first couple of grunts is coming in, and Snare Talon is the first target here. Verify going onto the Blade Master immediately with the 7 archers. He's gonna have a sick damage output against his Blade Master though, so he's going to run into trouble. 60 HP, 50, 40, but he's getting away. Another archer falling, Hex going onto the Demon Hunter. The first Raider is taking some damage now. So far nothing lost by Protois, who of course has got these very bulky units, and therefore it's not that easy to take stuff down for the Night Elf just yet. One of the grunts might fall, which is going to be the second kill of Protois, of DIDI8 in this game. So yeah, the grunt's going down, and Snare is available right now. And let's just quickly see, Tech still has a while to go, and Adept up. Oh wow, this seems to be a bit late. Claws +9 for the Blade Master. He's got the ward, he's got all of the creeps, so he's basically got everything he wanted here. Whereas, you know, with the Blade Master, as long as he's so close to full HP as he is right now, and he's got 2 ensnares and a Hex, he's gonna be able to pick off these archers one by one, I feel. So I feel like DIDI8 at the moment cannot really venture out on the map too ambitiously. 1.5, 2.5 for Protois. Actually, tier 3 has finished already, and Adept Upgrade is just finishing right now. That, of course, is a result of DIDI8 losing 3 wisps early on, and therefore having his lumber economy hurt a little bit. Master Upgrade is coming just now, but that's gonna take a little while, and I think until that's finished, Protois is gonna have the map control here, because the damage output thus far isn't incredible for DIDI8. He's got some decent focus fire, but you know, Protois can just outrun him basically, because the Raiders are very fast, the Blade Master's got the boots, and the Shadow Hunter will be in the back. Therefore, yeah, I think once the Master is ready, he's going to look just fine. But until then, I guess not Protois. I mean, still Protois is going to go into a hit and run kind of game. And DIDI8 knows that, of course. He knows about the double Beastry, and he's just sitting back at the moment. I think he knows that, like, against mass raiders, if Protois doesn't do a tech switch, okay, which he will, which DIDI8 doesn't know about though. If Protois does do the tech switch, doesn't do the tech switch, then DIDI8 will be ahead later on in a straight up fight. He's just gonna have plenty of cyclones against no dispel, which of course isn't the case because we see the tech switch, but I'm talking from DIDI8's perspective here, and therefore he's staying passive. He's adding the keeper as well, which of course is also great from his point of view, because you know, in these hit and run situations, getting a raider kill basically for free here and there is just great to have. But of course in return the keeper is very fragile. First Cyclone going onto one of the raiders. He's moving out very far out of his base though. The raiders are coming in 44 supply against 49. So a little bit of an advantage there for Protois, which he needs in order to take straight up fights. And he's going for those low HP fragile units immediately, with 4 raiders coming in from the top right flank. First 2 Talons have gone down, 1 Archer has gone down already as well. And it looks like DIDI8 might not quite have the mass to deal with that yet. So another 2 Talons should fall, another Archer's falling now. Slowly the fight seems to be going a bit more into DIDI8's favor, as he's able to do plenty of damage to the Shadow Hunter. First Raider has fallen as well, and with the number of Fairy Fires he had on the units there, and with the Demon Hunter who's been, you know, raging quite a bit, I think maybe forcing the Town Portal was something he could have done like 10 seconds later after killing like 2 more raiders. But of course still forcing the Town Portal here, not the worst for him, but he did not trade well at all here. 49 supply against 40. Adept upgrade for the walkers is coming in right now thanks to the Fairy Fire. DIDI8 is seeing the Spirit Lodge, so he knows about the tech switch. He knows that he cannot just play this calmly and deal with a hit and run situation, because DIDI8 because Protois is going to be going into a more of a straight up fighting type of army composition with the Spirit Walkers, and therefore DIDI8 is doing the right thing. He continues creeping here, getting more XP on his heroes, which in this case is the level 3 on his Demon Hunter. He found the Wand of Mana Stealing, which he sells immediately. I think he could have used it on the Shadow Hunter. I mean, it's not the greatest item he could have found there, but still useful to you know, steal mana and burn mana, which takes 150 away immediately out of the 285, just more than half. So that'd be great, but that's not gonna happen for now. Protois, is he already gonna commit to a fight here before his walkers come into play? That's the question. He's losing a raider here, dropping him back to 46 supply. He's immediately adding a walker again, keeping him under 50 supply, but still slowly getting, you know, towards the tech switch. But he doesn't want to break him, apparently. And he didn't really save up a lot of resources. Like, he should be able to get up to 60 against the 50 supply Night Elf army. But looks like that's not going to be the case here. So he sees, Protois that is, sees the Night Elf heading towards him on the map. The Fairy Fire has now ran out, so now DIDI8 has lost vision of his opponent. Actually, a Blade Master is still verified. Okay, so thanks to that one, he now knows where the army is, and he's going to wanna cut that one off. Let's see how many Cyclones he's gonna get off here. 1 on the Shadow Hunter. That's already enough to force DIDI8 to turn to force Protois to turn around, and uses the Town Portal immediately. Does not wanna fight yet. Of course, a very reasonable decision by him. In the meantime, 1 walker is out only. He still didn't go into upkeep. It looks like both of them will be able to go into upkeep fairly simultaneously. New Town Portal bought on the Blade Master.
Research finished.
So yeah, I guess these little skirmishes, like losing the Raider here, losing Town Portal twice, might fall back on DIDI8 right now, on Protois right now, because he'd want to have a bigger supply advantage than he has right now. I mean, right now he doesn't have any supply advantage. I mean, he's up by 1, but who cares, right? So Blade Master has to fall back here. He's got no mana for another Windwalk, getting Headhunters right now, plus Spirit Walkers, and he's going straight for the base trade actually. So yeah, he doesn't feel like he can fight straight up here, which is the totally right decision. 1 Burrow going down, second one will fall as well. Town Portal is on the Demon Hunter, so let's see. Okay, he's going straight for the main, as it seems. Looks like he just wants to trade Town Portals, and that's exactly what we're gonna see here. Oh no, the town portal's on the Blade Master actually. So, okay, the Blade Master is here. Alright, never mind. So he's gonna lose 1 raider here, 2 raiders. And other than that, he didn't get anything killed, and actually just calling the GG. Yeah, very anticlimactic ending by Protois, or of this game by Protois. You know, he started off with the double Wc3 style with the mass raiders, and I'm assuming, seeing that he wasn't gonna get any hit and run done, I think Turtle Rock is also a very bad map for that. Getting that Spirit Lodge in addition, which I guess makes sense, but then in the mid game he just kinda fell behind. Like the one fight in DIDI8's main base didn't look too bad for him, but then he lost like a unit here, another town portal there, and he never was able to get either level advantage because he only had raiders and his 2 heroes, which means creeping is horribly difficult, and he never got the necessary supply advantage of like a 60 against 50 fight, which is the standard, and he was at somewhat similar army sizes. And then it's just basically a rule of thumb which says that in this case it's super hard for the orc to fight straight up. Then he tried to go into that hit and run style again. He lost like a couple of burrows, I guess like 2 or 3. I didn't look into the orc base again in the end. Town portals were exchanged, another few raiders lost, and I guess Protois just didn't feel like continuing on in a game that wasn't looking too great for him anyways. So we're gonna see a third and deciding map, and that is going to be Echo Isles, and I hope you will check that one out as well.